Welcome to a new Waterwave TV interview. We have a familiar face in the building, one of not very many people to have been on this channel for an interview twice. The one and only Be Different.
Mm-hmm. What's up with it?
How you feeling?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. You've been on a world tour, I feel like.
Hey, man, I'm trying. For real.
Career's been going crazy. I feel like when we did our first interview in the basement here in the studio, I think you had maybe a couple thousand monthly listeners at most on Spotify. Now I think last time I looked, you were 20-some thousand.
Yeah, I don't even think I had.
I'd have had a couple hundred. I don't remember.
Yeah,
because you didn't even. In That Mode wasn't out, and that was I feel like your big song that kind of gave you a good push in Minnesota, for sure. But it was Talk to My Nine, I think was the only song that had meaningful streams on your page. Now it's every single release is getting there.
Facts. I gotta be honest about that song too, man. That song is you know how artists have a least favorite song?
Yeah.
Yeah, Talk to My Nine it's one of them songs that I made early in my career, and I got a whole different approach on music right now. So it's one of my least favorite songs. It's hard as hell though.
Yeah. No, I feel like your music is it's it feels positive. Everything about it is positive.
Yeah.
You're not obviously rapping about the stereotypical drugs and guns and violence that kind of hits nowadays. But yeah, that's why we're here today. It's because your music has been growing, has been working. What has it been the past, this 2024? I mean, just to name a few things, you got your music played at the Olympics. That was I seen your brother jam into that shit. I even had to post about that. I was like, damn, you got his shit played at the Olympics in Paris. It's not like this shit's in Houston,
no, facts.
Atlanta.
Facts.
Where, it's in Paris at the Olympics.
What's crazy is it wasn't Paris, but it was the Olympics.
Oh,
it was
the
one
trial
of the
things.
Exhibition game. I think it was London or something, or Abu Dhabi.
It was it wasn't at Target Center.
Yeah, it was nowhere near here. For sure.
I mean, shit. I probably bet my whole bank account that song was played in the locker rooms in Paris at least, or in the bus or somewhere, in someone's phone, someone's speaker.
Facts. Big shouts out to them though, man.
Yeah.
Wherever they played at, London, Abu Dhabi, I don't care where you played at, but big shouts out to them. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Just to think about it, my song was played in a different country. You know what I'm saying? Especially at a Olympics game, that was crazy for sure. So
yeah. Your music kind of fits, I feel the sport vibe too. It doesn't feel forced when your brother uses your song for an IG picture of swipes for his dunks and threes for last night's game or whatever. It actually fits the vibe of what's going on.
Nice.
And because you guys both grew up playing sports, right?
Yeah,
sports was your first thing for both of y'all, right?
Yeah, that's the main thing. It really it come from, like you said, that background of us playing sports our whole life. You know what I'm saying? I probably started playing basketball. I was 4 years old. So that's where it started initially with sports. And I played college basketball. You know what I'm saying? So played sports all my life, and that just transitioned into anything else that I'm doing. So music, it was just, I guess, it just took time for it to come out, you know what I'm saying, to get to myself and understand myself as a person, as an artist, and everything just started to flow naturally.
Yeah. And fully understand how you can fit into this music industry, because it seems like you've really found your sound. It's been, and even the rollouts have been planned. It seems you've had multiple videos per song. I open up my phone every day when you if your song just came out, I'm seeing a new reel every day from you. You got dances getting made up for songs, you got whole vibes behind music. You got real rollouts planned. Has anything changed in the way that you actually go about your music business? Management, has labels reached out to you? Have you been obviously you've been taking it more serious, it seems from an outside looking in, but has the structure of your music career from the business side changed at all?
Oh, for sure, man, definitely. Big shouts out to Amber, my manager. She's one of my managers, and Street Symphony. I got 2 managers that's really like pushing me and showing me the business side, helping me out on that aspect. So definitely been taking it way more serious. And that's simply because like I can understand a lot of stuff now. Like once like Street will show me some or, introduce me to some that's on the business side and not just music. Because when I first started making music, it was all just music. You know what I'm saying? For years, I was just making music, just having fun making music. I ain't really understand like how do I get paid, what I was getting paid at the moment when I was just dropping music through, different platforms and stuff like that. So definitely taking it way more serious off the simple fact that I'm just learning more. You know what I'm saying? So really, I just want to keep learning, whatever it is. If it's on the business side, if it got something to do with music, I want to just keep learning and just keep going for real.
Yeah. And I think the one thing that is working really well for you is it seems so genuine. Like your music, your lifestyle, like obviously like a lot of people know.
Cover the label up.
It don't matter.
You try to.
That's sink water. Ain't no brand. Just kidding. We don't drink sink water out here. But like nothing seems forced, or you're not trying to like. It doesn't seem like you're trying to fake a lifestyle. Like there could be so many ways that you could be going about, like how humble you could be about like your position and like, or even like putting on like 50 fake chains or like dyeing your hair and doing crazy shit with your hair or like crazy outfits. But like it just seems like you're just like you're getting the true be different in your music and in your videos, and I think that's what a lot of people like, because they can actually like reminisce with who you are and like the stories you tell in your music. You don't seem like this like too cool for everybody type of guy, and I don't think your music portrays that either. So it's like it like makes sense, and I think that's a big reason why it's working.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that part of it is like you gotta just tell a lot of people no with that too, because you always gonna have like people on the outside that's looking in and judging your situation and trying to tell you like, bro, you can be doing this, you can do that, you can be doing this way more crazy, like, and people just don't understand what's going on, you know what I'm saying, in your mind or what plan you got, or just who you is as a person. So you really just gotta own up to yourself and just really tell people no. Yeah,
so. Like I always tell people this all the time, because people are always like, Waterwave should be doing this, or you should be doing this, and it's like you don't know my end goal, or like, and what it takes every single day to reach that end goal. Like there's certain steps, like, maybe we could do something that could bring us really close to that end goal in one big jump, but like we might fall back because of all the steps we skip to get there or something.
I was just telling somebody, like, somebody asked me how the music been going. I was like, man, it's slow and steady. Like I want to make a hit song, of course, but I don't want to just like have a hit song just to have a hit song. I want to be able to like have fans that's actually in tune with my music and not just here because I got a song that's going crazy right now. I want people to know me, you know what I'm saying, be in tune with who I am, the type of music I make, why I make the type of music. So
and I think even just like as obviously like having like a big star brother, there could be all these like outside sources being like, he could, put you on like real quick. Like if he was just like got on the phone and was like on the video and was like, I need all my fans, all my supporters to go stream his song right now. But that's not them falling in love with your music because of your music. That's like taking that big step without building, that which could be like the downfall. And I think that's just really cool, like the dynamic that you two have. Like you see, like you're not like on TikTok, like what's Patrick Mahomes' younger brother? I don't even remember. The one that be doing the TikTok dances and shit. Like, like I forget his name, but he.
I didn't even know he had a brother. He got a brother?
Yeah, I think he's like a younger brother.
He play football?
No.
No.
I forget, Jackson Mahomes maybe, but like he like exploits the idea that that's his brother. It doesn't have anything to go for besides like I'm Patrick Mahomes' brother, and like you are really painting your own lane in the music lane without the direct correlation of being Anthony Edwards' brother. And I could see like he's not even making it like crazy known that like this is my brother's music when he's even like playing it or like, you know, subtly promoting it. So it's like the people that become fans of you are becoming fans of you because of the music, not because of who your brother is.
Facts.
And that's like the one thing that I have like respected. A big part of your career is you're not exploiting the idea that Anthony Edwards, like basically the face of the NBA, is my brother. So like you should be listening to my music, because I know 99.9% of people in this world would probably do that if they had that kind of face, you know. That was bigger than them.
I want the slow route, man. You know, definitely I'll take the slow route. I ain't trying to get on top quick and fall off quick. Yeah. So. Because
that'll happen, because you don't want, like, the reason that your music blows up is because of someone else. You want your path to be painted because of what you did, you know.
Facts.
Yeah. And that's working. That's fucking working.
Yeah. If it ain't broke, gonna fix it.
Yeah.
So that was told.
One song, and you've also been kind of, I feel like, timing out your releases really well. You dropped the "Where's My Ring" song like while the Wolves were on a playoff push, right? Mm-hmm. And I feel like that's that subtle marketing of like it just fits the vibe of like what's going on around you in life, you know. Like,
what's crazy is it was planned, but it wasn't planned. Well, fuck that. It was planned. Because I recorded that in Denver. I want to say it was like game 3 or game 4. Whichever games that was in Denver. It was one of them games. But I recorded it in Denver. And I was like, bro. Like, after I recorded, I was like, bro, this would be perfect to drop right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, they going crazy. They in the playoffs. They winning. I think they had obviously they just swept Phoenix. And it was going back and forth with Denver. So I was like, bro, this perfect. And it just came out how it came out. It just ended up being perfect timing, man. So that was smooth.
Yeah, it was perfect timing. What's something? I'm trying to think. What's your most recent song is the "I Can't Go Back"?
Can't go back.
Can't go back. But so you say in there that I can't go back to them starving days. What was? I guess we're kind of backtracking a little bit, but what was like your life like before sports before maybe there was even an idea that like basketball could be like a future for either you or your brother? Obviously, you both played college, but like, what was life like? Because you grew up in Atlanta, right? What was life like growing up in Atlanta?
As young as life in Atlanta, for us, we was pretty much just like heavy on sports, bro. Honestly, like we didn't get in too much trouble because we were so in tune with sports, you know. And our mom was on our ass too. Yeah, like literally, if we was outside with the street lights came on, it was like, all right, bring your ass in the crib. That's enough. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't really get into too much stuff because of sports. So I'm happy we was in sports, and thank God for sports. Yeah. You know, so.
Yeah, sports is definitely a easy way to stay out of trouble and keep your grades up, because you can't play if you got bad grades.
Facts. You know something. You play something.
Yeah. You said one word you just said in there was "bring your ass." Has the phrase "bring your ass" overtook like your family household, or at least like during the last season at all, or like around you? Or I mean, I still hear it all the time, or see T-shirts of it, or like obviously like from that viral moment of Charles Barkley saying he ain't been in Minnesota for however many years he said.
Right. I think it's taking the whole world by storm, man. Especially Minnesota. Like, I hear folks, my partners, anybody that I met out here, like everybody is still saying that shit. And I'm pretty sure they probably gonna keep saying it.
Yeah,
to anybody that's coming to Minnesota or that think about coming to Minnesota, bring your ass. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So that's definitely gonna stick for sure.
Another like kind of viral moment, since we're kind of on the topic of it. How long did you know about the Anthony Edwards Justin Jefferson photo shoot and couldn't say nothing about it?
when I first heard about it. It wasn't too well.
Cause I know a photo leaked like a month before, a year.
Almost a year.
That it was
and
like gonna happen because it didn't.
It was in the air. It was like just like word of mouth type shit. Like it was just brought up. People was talking about it like this would be cool. Like, y'all should do that. You know what I'm saying? So I've been heard about it, but when they shot it, I didn't even know they was going to shoot it. So when I seen it, I was like, oh shit, that shit dope as hell. And like with it being like a remake of something that's so iconic with two legends, that shit dope as hell, bro.
Not only Minnesota legends, but
just legends. That's why I ain't even say Minnesota legends. It's just legends, dog. For real, that shit dope.
Because I was gonna ask you, I mean, like they are bigger than Minnesota, but did you understand how important that photo is to like Minnesota sports culture, like kind of going into it? Like, do you understand? Like, because I feel like that, like other people got tattoos of it already and shit. Like,
that's crazy.
Like, I feel like ever since like JJ and Ant were like these two next rising stars, people have been like begging for that photo, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
I definitely heard about it. Yeah. I heard about it early. I ain't gonna say I understand how big of a deal is it, because I'm not from Minnesota. I don't get the actual feel that you get as a Minnesotan. But I know this shit is big because I'm a fan of everybody that's in that picture. Is Randy Moss and who was it?
Garnett.
KG.
Yeah, KG.
Like, bro, those are legends, dog. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? It's anybody that'll be a fan of that, man. It's dope.
Yeah. Minnesota, I feel like, has obviously kind of became like maybe your second home, you could say. How has like Minnesota like showed love to you or like love back? Because obviously like you guys like have been showing love to Minnesota, but I feel like you've been getting real good reception out here. You know, you did a show at First Ave. Excuse me. Did a show at First Ave. I also seen you like kind of like do some shows with a few other artists out here throughout the city. Been working with local cameramen. Shout out Jed Zillow's in the building. But what is like Minnesota? Obviously Atlanta's home, the biggest. It's never gonna probably be any more. Minnesota's probably never gonna overtake Atlanta. But what has Minnesota meant to you so far in your music career and life, I guess?
I love Minnesota, man. I love Minnesota. I always tell people the same thing every time, bro. The only thing is it's cold as shit. That's it. That's the only thing that I kind of dislike about Minnesota. But at the same time, I like it because we don't get snow in Atlanta at all. You know what I'm saying? We probably get snow probably every 3 years or some crazy shit like that.
Yeah.
So I think it's super dope to see that. That should be beautiful when it's, snow everywhere on the roofs and shit. But I love Minnesota, man. Like I got to perform at a freaking halftime performance at an NBA game, which is super crazy. Even just saying that shit now. Like you said, they've been showing me love as far as the shows, First Avenue. I did a show with Jay Plaza. Shouts out to him. I got a show actually coming up with Tay Supreme, my guy, on November 2nd at the Caboose.
Wait, was it that like weed thing or not? Like I seen the flyer for that. What's it, you remember what it's called?
I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't remember.
It's like something
I was just telling Jed earlier, like I knew I had a performance out here, but I didn't know exactly which date. So I think Tay had texted me earlier today, or he texted me yesterday, and he sent me the flyer and the lineup and everything. And I was like, oh, okay, so it's that date. But it's at the Caboose. That's all I know.
Caboose is a good spot.
Yeah.
Have you ever been there?
It's my second time doing the Caboose.
Okay.
I love the Caboose. It's like
it's a nice spot. They got new owners too. Shout out to them. So
it's bigger than I thought too. Like when I first heard of it, because I think somebody just told me it was like a restaurant or a bar or something.
Yeah, there's like a small bar next to it, but then it's got the big,
like it's
the
an
big
actual
stage. They got the outdoor patio area.
You know what I'm saying? So that shit dope.
Yeah.
Love the Caboose.
Yeah, the place is dope. You kind of mentioned you threw out some local names, Tay Supreme, Jay Plaza, and whatnot. I feel like you've been like meshing really well with like the Minnesota music scene. Like you've been like I feel like there's like people might be like, he not from Minnesota, like why are we fucking with him, or like I ain't working with him, he ain't from Minnesota.
Right.
But you're not necessarily from like like, you know, like maybe our rival cities of like Milwaukee, Chicago, Detroit, you know, the other Midwest spots. But like,
man,
you seem to have been like
that. Don't be like whoever's like that.
Yeah, no, I talk
like
not
that,
how
man,
I think. I mean, no, I love reporting on what's going on in Milwaukee and Detroit. Even you know, like talking about it, like reaching out to them. Like we did a video with JP from Milwaukee. Like, that's not how I feel, but that's how I feel like some rappers be feeling. Like this guy from Atlanta's coming to my city, taking all my fans. Like that's how people be thinking. But you've been blending real well. You've been seem to be like, for lack of a better term, making a bunch of friends out here. You know?
I look at it like, I was just telling Jed this earlier too. Like, bruh, we gotta understand that, like, we are better together, literally. Like, let me just see if I can. If Michael Jackson was alive and he did a song with Drake, shit would go number one. You know what I'm saying? If Mike, even more, Minnesota, if Prince and Michael Jackson was doing an album right now, that's a diamond album. Yeah. Like, bro, it don't matter where you from. Exactly. If y'all got something going on, especially if it's like two artists, you know what I'm saying? If it's an artist and a dope ass photographer, dope ass videographer, whatever the case may be, if y'all can like clash y'all fields and work and make something beautiful, why not? You know what I'm saying? It's gonna elevate you and it's gonna elevate the other side too, you know what I'm saying? So it's all about how you look at it, man. If you look at it the other way, then you got a very small fucking mind.
No, I agree. There's a lot of people out here that they love to make excuses on why they're not making it. Yeah. And a lot of times it's pointing fingers because it's other people's fault. And sorry to break it to you, but it's up to you.
I say it's like, if you doing that, bro, you hating on yourself. Yeah. Or you blocking your own blessings.
Definitely.
I would not recommend that shit at all.
No, I wouldn't either.
So,
what do you got coming out? You got a tape coming?
Yes, I got a tape coming, man. Okay. November 8th. November 8th.
Yeah, that's like right. Let's drop this right before November 8th then.
November 8th. It's called I'm Different. It got 11 songs. And I think it's like 5 brand new songs. Because most of them is pretty much out. You know.
That's the best way to do it.
Yeah. But it's 5 new songs and all the songs dope. I know y'all heard a few of them, but everything dope, man. And everything after that, I can't wait to drop, man. So it's constant work now, man, for real. Like I said, I've been learning more as far as the business side, so I can really focus on the music side right now. You know what I'm saying? I got help on the business side too, so I can channel my focus strictly on the music, you know what I'm saying, and keep learning what I can on the business side also. So definitely tap in. I'm different. I'm different. November 8th.
I'm Different by bdifferent.
Yeah. Come on.
Is Hay on there?
Hay is on there.
How'd you come up with the name of that song?
Hay?
Yeah.
Shit, I just said hey.
You said hey a few times.
I just said hey. What's crazy though is about that song, when I first heard the beat, big shots out to Postal. He be going crazy, sending me crazy beats. So he sent me the beat, and once I played it, the first thought came to my mind was the hook.
Well,
hey, you know what I'm saying? But once I said it and I heard it back to myself, I was low key on some small mind shit. I ain't gonna lie, cause when I heard it, I was like, bro, people gonna say I sound like Gunna, dog. And I was like, bro, I can't have people trying to compare me to folks. Because I used to hate that. But now it's like, bro, it's really a compliment. Because if they compare you to somebody that makes great music, that's a legend, you know what I'm saying, that's doing great shit out here, it's like, bro, you got something. You know what I'm saying? Then you just got to find your way. You know? So I didn't make it that day. But I came back like the next day or the day after that. And I was like, bro, fuck it. They just going to have to hear the Atlanta in me. Because shit, we both from Atlanta. If I sound like them, I sound like them. We're from the same city. It is what it is.
I don't think so you sound like Gunna.
Motherfucking, hey.
But
you know what I'm saying?
I know what you mean, though. Of like, because he kind of had, like, hey is kind of like his, like his little thing.
It was just a flow. Like, If you a heavy Gunna fan, like you can, like I done seen folks comment and be like, bro, this shit sound like Gunna. Like it's a flow. Like if you heavy listen to Gunna, you'll understand. It's just as soon as you hear it, it's the flow.
You had was there like a dance for it? Or am I? I feel like I remember seeing a dance, but I don't remember.
It's not even a dance. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't no great dancer. So I just did some shit where I just really just wave, like it's literally, hey.
Yeah.
If you step,
I feel like it
wave
wasn't.
left,
Yeah, it
step.
wasn't like a. Yeah, it was something. Yeah, I remember it was something simple.
Yeah. I ain't no great
That's how you
dancer,
gotta make
man.
it. Though. You gotta make it easy so everyone can do it.
Facts.
Shit, I tried to do the
I got some
JP
dry ass-
video.
I got some dry ass lips. Excuse me.
I still don't even want to embarrass myself. The little Milwaukee dance.
JP. I don't think I know who that is. No
Bad
disrespect.
Bitty song. I make a bitch
Oh,
say, hey,
shit, I do know who that is.
yeah.
I'm tripping.
And I tried to do the dance with him because he came in here and did like a shopping video.
What
And
he be doing?
not. Yeah, exactly. I couldn't do it. I was like glitching. I couldn't do it. So the easier the better.
Lit.
Then everyone can do it.
Dude lit. I fuck with Buddy. And he used to play ball too, right?
Yeah, he still technically does, but I think this is going to be the first year that he drops out because of school because of music being too busy. But he's at Stevens Point, Wisconsin, not too far from here. Yeah, he's a basketball player.
Fuck with Buddy. Buddy got the energy of 10,000.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's shit, that wouldn't be a bad person even for you to work with, I feel like.
I can't wait.
I feel like that'd be a good.
I can't wait to learn how to do that motherfucker.
You guys would make a good song again.
Can't wait. Do it.
Have to try it. Shit, before you leave out of here though, you want to perform one of your new songs?
Fuck it, let's do it.
Okay.
I gotta change though, man, so these folks think I just got the drip, you know what I'm saying? Nah, just talking.
No. All right, let's do that, and that'll be a good way to end it. But yeah, you'll probably have to watch the full video on a separate video, but we'll give you a quick sneak peek at the end of this. Is there anything you want to say before we head out though?
Pre-save the project. The link is out now. I'm Different. November 8th. Stay tuned, man. A lot of shit on the way. Come on.
Tap in. Be different everywhere. The letter B. Different. Follow us at Waterwave TV on all platforms. Shop with us at 1521 Como Avenue, Southeast Minneapolis, Minnesota. You see we got the big red boots, shoes.
Don't forget the water too, man. You said they got
Northern
the best water.
Best water. Order that online.
I'm going to check it out. I'm going to see what they talking about, and I'm going to let y'all know.
Vintage Vikings and Timberwolves gear. It's that season.
Northern chill.
Come get right. Yeah.
Vikings are going crazy, too.
What's up?
I said Vikings going crazy. For sure.
Crazy. Minnesota's lit right now. And the Lynx just got hoed out of the finals. All right, we got to cut it or else I'm going to get too deep into arguing about shit. But yeah, we'll see y'all next time.
Appreciate y'all, man. For real.
I call that 2020 vision. Come on. Yeah, come on. Okay. I'm starting to see life different. I got lenses with prescription. I see what's right for me. I call that 2020 vision. No longer get defensive when these people say I'm different. I am for real. I never ever had these type of bitches. Like what you want from me? Fuck that, I want $1 billion. Like Bill Gates or something, but I want all my windows tinted.